Good morning, students. So, I am very much pleased to connect you all to this video. How to realize ourselves or how to self motivate ourselves to succeed in our life. In quite natural, everyone want to succeed in life, isn't it? That is, by nature we do have. But whether we are planning for it, that is the question in front of us. Most of us failed to plan the things. So that is the plan and workout is most important thing. My dear student, as the situation now in the society seems to be highly governed by the technology. So we are living in a technology world rather than the things what we had while we were in the childhood. Whether you accept it or not, without your knowledge, your time is running out in the electronic gadgets, but you fail to realize whether you are having it constructively. That is the question in front of us. We need to make it more constructive enough. That is the next thing what we need to have to reach out the success. So as we are in the technology world, we can't keep out the things from our day-to-day life. Either it is TV or the mobile phone or any other electronic gadgets, it's quite impossible for us to keep it out of our day-to-day life. It is our part of our life. So how can we overcome all these things? When you see students in general, they are spending quite very less amount of time for studies. That is the thing what is been happening in nowadays. They used to go through the mobiles all along the day. Even they failed to realize the things whatever going on in and around them. So it is not in most of the when I am asking the students of my students in my college, they used to say they are going with the games. See what a surprise! They are, although they are teenaged, they are going through the school level games. So entirely our brain got corrupted. How you will come out of all these things? You need to have a constructive thought. You want to connect with the people who are in and around you. Always be avoid the things often which were connecting with the electronic items or something else. We try to connect with the society. Society means people. As we failed to connect with the people around us, we are giving a lot of price for it nowadays. So, my dear student, try to understand it. We connect with the surroundings. We connect with the peoples, either your parents or your teachers or your friends or your neighbors, whomever it may be, come across all of them and be a good observer when you are coming across certain characters and try to learn the things what are going on. A lot of transformation seems to be there while you are on your teenage. Without your knowledge, an inner transformation takes place. These are things quite happening naturally. We failed to know about the transformation which are happening in our life. Often that is the great mistake what we people used to have in our own life. Well, go and sit in a place, keep calm, and we recollect the things whatever happened in your life and whatever things going on at the moment. Keep the brain, mind quite very free. Let it be where anywhere else. We try to follow the mind, and you will find some uncertain things or unwanted things where the mind used to go. So we sit and define whether we want to cut off those things, whether whatever things we need to have in our life. These are the systematization where we need to have in our life. Unless and otherwise, we will not succeed in our life, because at the end of the life, we need to succeed. We want to give something to our family. We want to give something to ourselves. Unless we are not giving anything to ourselves, life seems to be meaningless. So, my dear student, better be keep off from the mobile phones and other things. We keep a time limit duration for each and every day. Certain things from this time to this time, I may be making use of these mobile phones for such and such purpose, or just for an fun, or just for some entertainment, or just for studies, or whatever it may be. And the remaining time, we try to connect with the community which is around you, which will teach you a lot of things, which is having quite a lively things where you can learn. So, my dear student, that is more and more important. And each and every day, frame out a certain time for your studies. Go on reading. Reading is a major thing. Once you are having a sound knowledge of reading, definitely you will learn a lot of things. Your brain will be becoming more sharp enough to observe the things, to grasp the things, to listen the things, and to memorize the things. Once your brain is becoming sharp enough, there is no need for you to spend too much of time. So, my dear student, once again I should tell you, be frame out time for studies, be frame time for making hobbies, be frame out time for entertainment, be frame out time for hangout, we frame out time for sleep, we frame out time for some workout. Morning workout is more and more important. Unless and otherwise, if you're not having a strong body, your mind will not be sound enough. Don't forget to realize those things, my dear student. Life is more systematic. If you're making it somewhat systematic, it will not be complex. It will be quite easy for you to have the life in a comfortable zone and succeed in the life. Thank